Hello, everybody. Welcome to the post-game press conference. Coach, please, your opening statement.
We are very happy that in this first game of 90 years of our club, we won. We are very happy that we won this game, that we honor two legendary coaches. We are very happy that we won this game after 8 losses, and we are very happy that we start to play again with the way that I want to play. I want us to play. That means that we play excellent on defense. We keep the first offense point per possession in the league in 69 points, and I think it's not 69. In the last 2-3 minutes, we slowed down a little and they scored some points. It was very important that in the second half we started very good offensively, and our defense was also good. But to win the game, I think it was the beginning of the fourth quarter that the first 6 minutes, I think, something like that, 6, you know better, they didn't score. So I think that was the key to win this game. We continue. We want to continue to play with our habits. These are our habits. And I am happy also that we gave happiness to our fans again. And I saw again our fans to celebrate on the standings and cheering for us and for the team and being happy again watching the team playing good basketball.
All right, Coach, good evening. Congrats on the win. You know, usually we talked about the perimeter defense. Tonight, not just the perimeter defense, but limiting Olympiacos to, I think, 42 shots attempt. 51, but Maccabi took like way over 60. And on top of that, in terms of just taking care of the ball, you guys tied tonight an all-time low record of 4 turnovers, which was set back in 2003 against Budućnost and in 2008 against Malaga. What did you do during this break that made this crazy change on both ends of the floor?
I told you yesterday also when we have the press conference before the game that when you don't make pre-season, you cannot control the team how it will work. And you make a lot of mistakes. And the things doesn't work as you want, but you don't have practices to improve the things. And you have a lot of games that they go more and more against, let's say, the organization of the game. In this period of the COVID, yes, we had problems, but because a lot of times we were not tend to practice 5-on-5, but we had time to practice and to improve all these things on offense, on defense, to give fouls. For me, you didn't mention this, but today we gave very smart fouls to stop easy baskets of them, and that was maybe our best game in my 4 years in Maccabi, giving the foul so smart. And this is very important. We have to continue to do it. I think today everybody who came was very focused to do the right things, the things that we work, as I said. We had time to work. This is it. And excuse me, Roy. And as I said before, it's not an excuse that we didn't have preseason. It's not an excuse. I told you that we have to play a good game today. It's not an excuse that we had COVID cases before, right? I said this before. And you saw that everybody didn't, the way that we play didn't leave any doubt that we wanted or we had an excuse of the COVID cases that still some players are affected. Still, they are not in their best shape, but they play good.
Congratulations, Coach. Ante Zizic was tremendous tonight in the paint. He really set the tone early, but also in the third quarter, where we haven't seen the team all season long come out in the third quarter and kill the game or really push. Usually you're struggling, there's issues, and work tonight when you came in the third quarter?
First of all, about Zizic, Ante is performing really well this year, and he has big presence inside the paint, offensively and defensively. And I think today his teammates take advantage of him really smart and with the right way, the good timing of the passes and the right way to play the game. And whenever they try to help from his player, we found him and we gave him the ball and he finished a good place. Look, if you work, you can improve. We work, we improve our game, and that's why, as you said also, on the third quarter, we came back after halftime and we were very, how to say, more focused, more determined to do the things that we wanted to do.
Hey, Coach, congratulations. I want to ask you about Keenan Evans. When you had that 5-game win streak in the first round, he was a main factor in that, and was a main factor today in getting rid of that 8-game skid you had. I want to ask you, why haven't we seen Keenan in that role of being in charge, being the floor general? I'm not asking about performance. I'm asking if, from the beginning, you, as your first point guard, you gave him the keys and said to him, lead the team.
Because Keenan is still playing first time in his career in Euroleague. It's not easy. Everybody can have up and downs during a long season, 10 months. First time in his career, he's playing 3 games every week. Till now, he plays 1 game every week. Maybe 1 game every 2 games per month, if it's COVID or I don't know, till now. And now, all of a sudden, first time in his career, he has to face how he needs to be ready to play every 3 days, mentally and physically, because it's not easy. You need to learn this. I'm telling you that this period that we were out of games, everybody from one side rest, from the other side push himself in practices, and you saw that he was more fresh, let's say, today. In some games he wants to play good, he's trying, but he wasn't so fresh, like all the team. And I think today we were all more fresh, with more power, mentally fresh also, to do the right things. And that was, let's say, Keenan and all the players, how they play now. But you need to understand, it's his first year, it's not easy.
Coach, good evening. Do you think the break last 2 weeks helped you as a team, as the players? And what did you do these days?
Look, the break, we didn't ask for the break. It happened, because of sickness. We had, in 2 periods, in these 3 weeks, we had 2 periods of COVID. Let's say 1 period in the beginning, and then still when the players were out, we have again second period that some less players were affected. So we didn't want to have break. We want to play games. But I think that we took advantage of the break in our favor. This I can say, that we took advantage of the break that we had in our favor, meaning that we practice, as I said, we rest from one side, from the other side we practice, we reinforce ourselves, our bodies, and we work also details on practices that help us to play as we play today. לילה טוב.
guys.
Hello, Coach. Welcome to the post-game press conference. Your summary of the game and then questions.
Okay, good evening to everybody. I would like to congratulate Maccabi. They play with desire and big-time motivation, and they deserve to win. For us, it was the second game in a row that we didn't play with the way that we wanted. It looks like we didn't deserve to win because basically we didn't have all those important things that are, creating the result. I'm talking about to make fouls when it's necessary, to hustle, to get the 50-50 balls. All those are important things in basketball. We were second on the ball. So we didn't deserve to win. Congratulations to Maccabi. Euroleague is this. You need to get over it, winning or losing. And right now, with all those things that happened with, the pandemic, postponed games, and the 20 days that we take for us, cases of COVID, we need to get back in shape as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hi, Coach. Good evening. Do you think the easiness in which you beat Maccabi last time hurt you in this game as far as the mental readiness?
No, not at all. Not at all, because if you listen what I said before the game in the interview, is that the result is not depending only from your side, but also from the opponents. We found FS after an overtime game 2 days ago, and we had a lot of energy. Right now, we have the problem because we don't have any game rhythm. Of course, Maccabi doesn't have also because they played the last game, if I remember well, 3rd of January. But we had 8 cases of COVID, and it looks like before the last game with Panathinaikos away, we had a good rhythm playing together. Right now, it looks like we have a lot of players out of shape. We cannot do anything else than work, It's the only way. Thank you.
Before we start, a word about the game and then some questions.
It was just we came out, got a good start, and that was very important for us, especially after the last game. And we've been trying to have that grit and grind teams down. We've been putting in work for these past 2.5 weeks, and it finally paid off. We finally got off the streak, so we just want to really build off of this win.
Hey, Keenan. Good evening. Congrats on the win. Is this the win which is going to take you now to another winning streak?
I hope so. I hope this is the start that gets, the spark that gets us going. I really think that we're focused to not, let another relapse happen where we go on another losing streak. So I think we're hungry, and this break really made us look ourselves in the mirror and figure out what we're doing wrong and make us fix those things.
Okay, good evening. Do you think the break in the last 2 weeks helped you as a team, as a players?
It did. Like I said, we got in. We watched film on ourselves. Coach gave us great criticism, stuff we needed to hear, that we need to improve. And so once we heard that, we had plenty of time to just really work on things, and it was almost like a training camp almost. We started back from scratch and was really just getting after it.
Keenan, congratulations. You yourself had an excellent game today, both offensively, floor general, as Sasha mentioned earlier, to coach. How much more comfortable are you getting with the team, and also, maybe during the break you saw that you can actually be a real leader on the floor?
Just my teammates putting so much faith in me, telling me to be more aggressive, do this, do that. And I think, honestly, also just, us being able to read each other better, and that bond just getting better on the court. And that makes everybody gel and play well together. And, without them playing their great games, it helps me elevate my game too. So us just being on the same page just really helps us take our game to the next level as a whole. Thank you. Have a good night.
Keenan, last one. Last one.
We did a great job tonight, especially on the defensive end. We stick with the game plan. We share ball the right way, getting assist, and we didn't turn the ball over. But the most important, we stopped their transition and did an amazing job overall defensively.
Hey, Ante, congrats on the win. You're just one basket away from your Euroleague career high. Tell us a bit about how you felt today on the court.
I felt amazing. 23 points, that's a lot. But to be honest with you, I don't care for highs. I mean, the most important, we finish our losing streak and we get back on a track. Now is the time to turn the season around.
Good evening, Ante. Do you think this win can take you a new way, start a new way?
For sure. I was always saying we need just one game to turn it around, and I think that's this one. We're going to have a tough schedule in the next 20 days, but most of the games are home. So we're going to have our chance to make it happen.
Congratulations, Ante. Third quarter, you guys came out really, really well, and we haven't seen that all season long. What was the key for that? Because when you come out usually strong in the third quarter, normally you can kill the game. As you guys were able to create that separation that led into the fourth quarter, you played well defensively also.
On halftime, we figure it out, what are we capable to do. We just get out and keep doing what we did on the first half, even more aggressive. So tough defense on one end, sharing the ball and running offense on the other side and make us get that lead.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.